Bring you more on CSU's growing enrollment.
Denver Startup Week is underway and we have all the details.
Then we explore a potential tax increase in Larimer County. All this and more starting on CTV News right now. Good evening, Rams. I'm Marla Lundak, anchoring in place of Christina Lane tonight.
And I'm Edgar Cedillo. Here's what's happening in the news near you. CSU welcomed more than 5,400 freshmen to campus this year, once again breaking attendance records. This is the 11th year in a row that the incoming class had a record-breaking enrollment. High growth levels have led to overcrowding in the residence halls. However, the university is planning to accommodate growth, current and potential growth. The university plans to build a new residence and dining hall complex called Meridian Village, which is set to be completed by 2023.
Researchers at CSU are partnering with 4 other institutions to evaluate water rights. The 5-year project will use a $4.9 million grant to predict what regions will be most impacted by changing water availability under the current water laws. The researchers will also evaluate how changes in mountain snowpack will affect available water.
Denver Startup Week is underway in the capital city, bringing together business leaders, successful startup founders, and aspiring business owners for a week of innovative workshops and sessions. The workshops will focus on a variety of relevant topics for up-and-coming entrepreneurs. CSU is also sponsoring a newsroom base camp, which will give CSU students the opportunity to work and experience and collaborate with Colorado Business Magazine. Startup Week will continue their programming through Friday evening. For more information, you can visit denverstartupweek.org.
Mission Innovation is the first all-female powered design marathon for helping Fort Collins become carbon neutral by 2050. After a 24-hour planning session, teams had to present their ideas to a panel of judges from CSU, the city, and Energy Institute. About 40 women participated in the marathon, and the winning team came up with a plan to apply thermal paint to roofs across the city in an effort to help homes heat and cool themselves naturally.
Larimer County voters will be asked to consider a tax increase this upcoming November. However, the tax increase fees would go towards Larimer County Public Health Program.
This election day, Larimer County is asking voters for a tax increase that would benefit mental health services in the county.
Yeah, the tax proposal is a 0.25% sales tax, so it's 25 cents on a $100 purchase. That will raise about $18 million a year, we predict. It will allow us to provide mental health services all around the county to people currently that are not accessing those services.
The county hopes to build a new facility between Fort Collins and Loveland.
So the commissioners have dedicated a 40-acre piece of that property to be used for this mental health facility. So we're going to be building a facility that will allow inpatient care, short-term intensive treatment for drug abuse, and just a place where folks that don't have access to mental health care can go for when they're having a mental health crisis and be seen right away by staff at the facility.
County officials reached out to local governments in hopes of getting the entire county on board with the proposal.
We work with every mayor in Larimer County of every one of our cities on a campaign we called Mental Health Matters, and Let's Talk About Mental Health. So that we've had a very intensive community discussion about mental health for the last 2 years. And we've noticed that that has definitely raised the awareness and has changed the environment and hopefully has set the groundwork for us to be successful with our ballot question this year.
If the tax is approved by voters, the county will begin collection on January 1st, 2019.
We plan to be ready to provide services in the community right away, middle of 2019.
Johnson also expects that the county will remain transparent to voters.
There will also be a report issued every year to the citizens about how the money has spent, and maybe even more importantly, measurable objectives and outcomes of what kind of results.
With more community awareness, Johnson hopes the proposal will pass this November.
There is a lot more community awareness of the impacts of mental health, untreated mental health, in our schools, in our emergency rooms, in our criminal justice system.
If you would like more information on Larimer County's mental health master plan, you can visit larimer.org.
Larimer County Commissioner Lou Gator died last week after a decade-long battle with a rare blood cancer. Gator was the first elected to represent District 1 as commissioner in 2010, and he was in his second term in the position. Gator was heavily involved in Fort Collins and oversaw many projects such as the rural broadband effort in Larimer County. Gator also ran for the Republican nomination for Colorado governor this year, but ultimately lost the bid. His family has not finalized memorial services at this time.
A new certificate program called Design Thinking will be offered next semester at the new Richardson Nancy Design Center. The program focuses on problem solving in all situations and will help students better create services and products. Students will also gain experience working with metal, wood, and even virtual reality programming. The final capstone class certificate will allow students to collaborate with industry partners to solve real-world problems.
Have you been to the Career Center? Most students only go to the Career Center during their freshman and senior year, but with new changes coming, students will be there more often. Student-focused services from the Financial Aid Office are moving to the Career Center to better support students. On-campus employment information, job postings, and student trainings are a few of the services that are now being hosted in the center, since they have a larger staff to better assist students on an individual basis.
Our hope is that we're going to see even more students come in because they'll come to us first just to, hey, how do I find these jobs? But then we can have conversations with them from there about, hey, how do you talk about these jobs to future employers? How do you take your experiences that you're gaining on campus and really articulating those for an internship or a full-time job opportunity after school? So the conversations we've already been having, but we're hoping by actually housing that here in the Career Center, we'll be able to have a lot more, touch even more students and really help them with that holistic kind of career journey that they're on.
For more information, you can visit career.colostate.edu.
Each week, the Employee Appreciation Board chooses an outstanding department on campus to recognize. Employees in each department may nominate their unit for recognition. Nominators are entered for a raffle to win tickets to a CSU football game, and their names remain in the pot until they are drawn for the football season, before the football season ends. The deadline for nominations is the Monday before each home football game. Hopefully we get to see one of our favorite professors on that.
Yeah, what a great opportunity for professors. That's really awesome.
Well, that's all we have for news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment all coming up on CTV.